Hey, Lake, here's Modern Marksmanship Training. Have a whiteboard vid for y'all again. So all I'm going to cover today is how to cover speed drop. What speed drop is, pretty much you're turning any reticle that's mill-based into a BDC reticle, or bullet drop compensation. What a bullet drop compensation reticle usually does is it'll have numbers associated with yard lines. So say you'll have a line for 100 and a associated hold 200, and same thing all the way out to a given range. And they're usually calibrated for a specific bullet at a specific velocity. And anything outside of that would usually be sort of suboptimal as far as accuracy and hitting within the margins. But you can make the same thing happen with a mill-based reticle, which allows you the flexibility of exact holds when you want them. And if you're okay with close enough sometimes, this is a very good way to do it. So all you need is your drop figures out of 500. So I see here, these are for a 77 grain Sierra Match King at 2650 with a sight height of 154. So for my rifle, at 100 I'm zeroed, at 200 I'm 0.5 low, at 300 I'm 1.3, and 400 2.4, 500 3.6. So to calculate for speed drop, to turn this into a BDC reticle, I want to make the mill hold so that I have the numbers in the scope to just reference, line up with the drop figure. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to take the first digit of the last yardage, subtracted by the actual hold I need for there, and that'll give me a difference of 1.4. So now all I have to do is take my scope and dial it 1.4 mils low at 100. So that'll shift my drop figures all by that 1.4 mils. And what that's going to do is, if I take 1.4 out of my dope, that's going to add me, I'll need that on the top end. So at 500, that'll make my figure 5 mils. So if you look over here, if I do that, at 200, I'll then need 1.9, at 300, 2.7, at 400, 3.8, and 500, I'll need 5 mils. So that if you take that over and see how much air is actually in that, at 100 yards, I'll hold 1 mil, which will give me 0.4 air, which is only 1.44 inches. At 200, I need 1.9, I'm gonna hold 2. I'll have an error of 0.1 mils, which is 0.72 at 200 yards. At 300, I'll need 2.7. I'm going to hold 3, which will give me an error of 0.3, which is 3.24 inches at 300 yards. At 400, I need 3.8. I'm going to hold 4. The error is going to be 0.2, which is 2.88 inches. And at 500, I'm going to hold that solid 5 and have no error at all. It's a very fast and effective way to get hits on reasonable sized targets out to that distance and not have to actually remember any specific holds. So hopefully that helps you all out. It's Lake with Modern Marksmanship, and know what you're doing, know why you're doing it.